feel like whenever we're talking about romances, people are always asking the actors, how did you find that romantic chemistry? But there's a distinct level of awkwardness between these two teenagers here. How did you find that? How did you channel that energy?
I think we've all been Akko tacos in love in the beginning of things, whether it be because we're young or because this is a new person. I feel like we've all experienced a little bit of uncomfort, so it's really just a matter of pulling that out and just being real dramatic with it.
Absolutely. I think it's really a testament to Mara's writing, but when I was in high school, I know I wasn't cool and I wasn't suave. And we see so many teenagers who are 30 years old and they are portraying these teenagers that feel grown in a sense. And I think, Forever does a great job at presenting the youth. And for me personally, with Justin, I went to a private school and I was interacting with the kids and seeing how they interacted with one another. And I just remember saying, oh my God, they are really uncomfortable with one another. And so I just channeled that energy and I was able to bring Justin alive and,
Yep.
you know.
Well, Michael, you just kind of touched on my next question. This show is going to be so relatable for so many people. I think so many people are going to be able to see themselves in their first loves. What part was easiest for you to connect for your role, and conversely, what was the hardest for you to connect to?
Ooh, okay, Justin is not me. So if I'm gonna be completely honest, I was nervous stepping into him. I was like, my guys are gonna clown me for this one. Because he's such an emotional and he's such a vulnerable guy. And so I think the emotionality of it all was challenging for me because I had to, kind of go back and reopen some wounds in a sense. But it was also this healing process. And then the thing that really hit me hard was, Justin struggles with ADHD, and I struggle with it on a different level. When I'm in my mode, I have tunnel vision in a sense, and it's hard for me to move from one thing to the next. So I think ADHD really allowed me to instantly connect with Justin.
For me, I would say with Keisha, in high school, I was also very out of the way. I wasn't out of the way for the reasons that she was out the way, but I was pretty low-key to myself, so I did bring that aspect of her to things. It was a little harder to come back to it and having the low-key vibe be because of a trauma, but it was very interesting to play out and go through as Keisha.
What is Keisha listening to in 2025? And Michael, what is on a Justin playlist?
Ooh.
In 2025, Keisha is listening to Doechii. She's listening to Destin Conrad. She's listening to Kehlani. And she's listening to all of the LA young people that are just artistic and creative and about love and growing. Maybe Janae Aiko still. She's still listening to her. She was listening to her back in 2018 too.
And I think for Justin, he's listening to an array of music because that's where he draws his inspiration for his craft. So I can't pinpoint, specific artists, but some that come to mind are, I feel like J. Cole is a huge inspiration for him. I think he still listens to Daft Punk and things of that nature, but I think he really listens to a multitude of things.
Yeah, and they're both singing Not Like Us too.
Yes.
We know it.
Kendrick
They are.
all the
You
way.
know they are.
Team
you know they
Kendrick.
are.